Hey everybody, thanks for jumping on to this live stream reaction. USMNT versus Panama. We've got a Concacaf matchup happening in Austria today. Friendly. Are there any friendlies when you're talking about Concacaf? I don't think so. So this one's going to be lots of fun. I am Mike from Sons of a Pitch Soccer Podcast, bringing you all of the action from Austria. USMNT against Panama. Two Concacaf rivals. Starting lineups for this one. We're actually about a minute into this one here. Gio Reyna taking a free kick that easily gets cleared out by Panama. Starting lineups for us are for the United States. We have Zach Steffen in goal. No question about that. Evan Horvath backing him up as well. In the defense, we have Serginho Dest on the, I believe, on the left today because Reggie Cannon will get the start on the right. Tim Ream and Matt Miazga in the middle. Musa, Adams, and McKennie in the midfield, and then the 3 forwards / 2 wingers and maybe a 1 center forward. You got Yuli Linez and Reyna on the wings, Gio Reyna, and then Giacchini up top. So strong lineup from the U.S. men's national team. Now for Panama, they line up in a 4-3-3 as well. They've got Mosquera in goal, an MLS player in Yearwood on the left, Linton, Escobar, and Murillo on the right, the former Red Bull New York man. Armando Cooper, former Toronto FC player back in 2016 and 2017 as well. Carrasquilla and Tejada in the midfield. Then up front, they've got Aguilar, Fajardo, and Guerrero. So another good lineup there by Panama. A lot of common names that we know from our time in MLS and covering MLS. We've got FXL on. Thanks for jumping on with us and chatting along during this one. 3 minutes into this one, Serginho Dest on the ball, passing into Yunus Musa for the United States men's national team. This one is going to be fun. Make sure you guys jump on in our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge. If you're watching this, you're a USMNT fan or a Panama fan, and there's a lot of MLS and American soccer to go with it. We need to get to 1,000 subscribers. When we reach that 1,000 subscribers, one subscriber will be randomly drawn to win a $250 Visa gift card. It's that simple. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and get in for that challenge. As well, we've got Gadja Salan. Sorry if I mispronounce your name. My last name is Guillaume, so I'm used to that. So don't take any offense there. My prediction. You want to know my prediction? So this one, I actually think the U.S. men's national team playing. It's pretty much a very similar 11 to what they had last game against Wales with that 0-0 draw against the better Wales side. I'm expecting the U.S. to come out on top in this one. I think Panama is still a decent side in CONCACAF, and USMNT is still a young team. So I'm going to go 2-1 for USA in this one. I think they get off the schneid, get a couple goals. That's my prediction. Let us know your predictions in the chat as well. Let us know where you're watching from. We got 45 viewers on with us right now. Thanks for jumping in to our conversation here. 0-0, 5th minute. We've got a United States men's national team player down on the ground. Who is it? Looks like it's Yuli Linez, and he is grabbing his ankle. Does not look pretty. Here's the replay of it here. He runs right into, I believe, Armando Cooper and just goes up lame. So I don't know if he pulled something, maybe rolled it a little bit, but we will see. Ramiz Jabbar, I don't want to see your face. I want to see the game. That's a good one. So we can't show the actual game itself because of copyright reasons. We actually showed the USA-Canada game back last October and got booted for 90 days. So we do these live stream reactions. If you find a stream, go ahead and put it in the comments here. Let anybody go jump and watch it. That's fine. If you can't find a stream, hang out here with me. I'll keep you apprised of all the information and what's going on in this one. So here we got Yuli Linez still down on the ground. Assis Ryan, go USA, go USA. Thanks for jumping on with us and hanging out here. So let us know in the chat. We've got Sveneth Gangley. His prediction, 2-0 USA is his prediction from India. All right. Thanks for jumping on all the way from India. Awesome to have. It's fun when we do these live stream reactions. We get people from all over the world. We've had Nigeria. We've had all kinds of stuff. So Bach 2012 says, I am happy that someone is doing some commentary for this game. So thanks, man. You are very welcome. Thank you for jumping on with us, and make sure you guys hit that subscribe button down below and get in on our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge for a $250 Visa gift card. It is that simple. $250. I want to give away some money because I want to start making some money. So thanks everybody for jumping on. Now here is Panama. Now it looks like Tejada on the ball. You're going to have to bear with me here with the names for Panama because they don't have names on their jersey. So I am not exactly sure who is who. I'm just based off the positions that they're on. But here we've got Thomas Davison. When do you think Pulisic will fully recover? Who knows with Christian Pulisic? I mean, this guy, he has been, God, I mean, it seems like every time he gets healthy again, he pulls up with some type of quad injury, some type of ankle injury. There's a shot, by Yuli Lainez, who's recovered from his ankle problem and slots it just wide. Really, really close there to making it 1-0 for USA. Really close there. But Pulisic, I'm thinking, I don't know if he'll ever fully recover. The key is he's kind of like I don't want to put him in the Josie Altidore category, but he keeps jumping closer and closer there. I hope he gets out of that and can stay healthy for a while. But hey, Amarli Mahama subscribed. Thank you for subscribing, Amarli Mahama. Thank you very much. And hopefully we'll see Pulisic back shortly for World Cup qualifying. And hopefully he can stay healthy. So Cody M as well. He's on. Sister-in-law accidentally broke his TV in my man cave. Thanks for putting this on. This is what relegation feels like. That's awesome. Thanks for jumping on, Cody. Yeah, it's going to be a fun game there. It's already nasty. I mean, there's been a lot of good nasty challenges. Tyler Adams just wiped out one of the Panamanian players. So this one is going to be exciting. No friendlies in CONCACAF. And look at that, just like that. Panama gets on the board, number 17 for Panama. A beautiful cross from the wing, open header, and he passes it right through Zach Steffen, and it's 1-0 Panama. That is a shock start for everyone here. Man, oh man, what a start for Panama. Wow. USA on the ball, creating all the pressure, and just ugly. Yearwood with a beautiful cross in, and Miazga and Tim Ream are standing there looking like they're just staring at the wall. Hey, Bobby Ashhours on Facebook says, hello, Michael. That would be my mother-in-law. Thanks for jumping on, Bobby. I am napping because of my storm last night, so I get a little bit of time off work now. Thanks for jumping on, Bobby. Appreciate it. So, all right, 1-0. Fajardo it is. Number 17 is Fajardo for Panama, and they are up 1-0 in the 9th minute. All right, USA has their work cut out for them here. Can they turn the tides and get back on top? That is a good question. Here we got Tim Ream on the ball right now. Slides it back to Tyler Adams, trying to move up, build a little bit of possession, kind of calm things down after giving that first goal away. Alessandro Rossi says, cheap pair Super Mario bet. I don't know what that means. I will have to get my translator out on Google on my other screen over here. But thanks for jumping on, Alessandro. Appreciate it. All right, here's looks like another bad giveaway there. I believe that was Miazga, and Fajardo is making a run and a nice tackle there from, they're going to call a foul on that. Looks like Tyler Adams made a decent tackle in the middle, and now Panama with a very, very dangerous free kick opportunity. Oh boy, here we go. If Panama can get up 2-0 here, it's not going to look good for the men in blue. Man, all right, so we've got Giacchini standing in the wall, along with Dest. Who will take it for Panama? Only time will tell as soon as this feed on FS1 here in the United States. So if you're in the USA, you can find it on FS1. I get mine through YouTube TV. We got Ream, Cannon, Miazga, and Reyna in the wall as well. And looks like you got Armando Cooper standing over the free kick. Steffen in his position. And they're talking about it here for a while. So we'll see who actually steps up and takes it. Here's the shot over the wall, and it goes too high over the bar and out for a goal kick for Zach Steffen. So number 23 for Panama took that free kick. I'm going to have to get a number roster here on Panama up because I have no idea who these guys are without their names on the jerseys. So here it comes. Is that Gio Reyna down the wing over here? Oh, it's Yuli Lainez coming back. Ball's taken away, and Panama starts on the counterattack. Lots of room for the attack here for Panama. A nice clearance there by Tim Ream, but man, Panama has a lot of space, a lot of time on the ball, and it's not looking pretty right now for United States men's national team. Here is Miazga over to Tim Ream. Serginho Dest creeping up the left-hand side. Ream just galloping down the middle of the field, gets it up to Gio Reyna, who's dispossessed by Armando Cooper. And here comes Panama, number 7, down the right wing. Let me get my lineup here. That is Guerrero, their winger / midfielder. And the ball goes out of play for a corner kick. Here comes a corner for Panama. 12th minute, almost the 13th minute, and Panama has started this one out on the right foot, dominating the USMNT since probably, I'd say, about the 5th minute. First 5 minutes were really strong for USA, and after that, it does not look good. As we await this free kick here, this corner kick, excuse me, number 16, Aguilar stepping up over it. Make sure you guys check out our swag. We've got all the merch you can want. sonsofapitch.redbubble.com. Go get some. We've got masks, we've got shirts, we've got everything. And it helps us grow the game of soccer here in the United States. So thanks for all of your support there. Here is a cross in by Panama on the corner. It's easily cleared out, and ball comes back to Zach Steffen. He sends it up to Tyler Adams, and he breaks up to Yunus Musa, who had a great game against Wales last time out, and hopefully he'll be able to continue that. He is now the youngest player to get 2 starts or something like that for the USMNT. I saw something on Twitter there about that, but I was also thinking Gio Reyna maybe in that same company today as well. Here's Weston McKennie, first time for him on the ball. He goes back to Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams looking for something, and there's nothing there. Good formation by Panama. They are on top of things right now as they now intercept the pass and come out on the break here, and that's easily dispossessed by Tyler Adams. Sends it over to Serginho Dest. Dest makes a run down the left-hand side. Nice little move. Gets a foul, but no foul called. He plays advantage. Goes to Reyna. Reyna goes back now to Tim Ream in the back. Goes up to Musa. Musa has plenty of space. He's looking for, I don't know if that's, Reggie Cannon down on the right-hand side. He goes back to Weston McKennie and now back to Tyler Adams. So a little bit of possession here from USA, kind of calming things down after that rough start there, 1-0 for Panama. We've got a couple more comments here. We got Carlos Montes Brito. CONCACAF is growing. Yes, it is growing big time. It is definitely coming up, and a lot more people interested in CONCACAF. And I love the Nations League coming into play. More competitive matches for CONCACAF will help their growth as well. Ivan Icardi says, where is the live link? The live link, I don't know if anybody has one. Go ahead and put it in the comments on YouTube, on Twitter, however you're watching with us, or Facebook. But we do not show the game because we will get a 90-day ban for showing the game. So I'm here to tell you all about what's going on in that game. Speaking of which, now we've got Weston McKennie in possession right at the halfway mark. U.S. starting to build a little bit more possession now. Swings it out wide for Serginho Dest. A nice little move around Murillo. And here he is again in front of him. Cuts it into the inside. A nice little ball up into the goalkeeper's arms. Unfortunately, Giacchini couldn't quite get there before the keeper. All right, so now Mosquera looking to feed the ball out to Panama. Good pressure there. Nice little forecheck, so to say, by the U.S. men's national team. Keep that distribution out of there. But here comes Tejada. Passes back to Armando Cooper. Cooper goes back to his center back, Linton, and over to Murillo. And now Panama tries to put this one through and give it a little bit of 1-2 on that possession to try and calm things down to keep USA off the attack. All right, we've got Ruben 1280 on Twitter. Who do you have winning? I have the U.S. winning 2-1 in this one. They're going to have to get their act together. Down that one goal already. They're going to need 2 unanswered for my prediction to come through. But that is my pick. I think the U.S. is going to be too strong for Panama. They might be able to hold out a little bit here in the beginning, but we will see. So thanks for jumping on. He's got 4,000 on the U.S. to win by 1. That is a hefty bet on a friendly here. So well done, Ruben. And make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, Ruben. We do picks and predictions for MLS games. I just wrapped up the round 1 playoff predictions last night, so you'll be able to find that on our channel. So go subscribe on YouTube there. And he is from Las Vegas. All right, good stuff. Here comes Yunus Musah on the attack right outside the 18, makes a move, gets fouled right on the edge of the box. I mean, literally, there is one blade of grass between the line and where that foul occurred, and it'll be a free kick. Probably going to have to go low on something like this because I don't think anybody on the U.S. men's national team has the talent to get it up and down that quickly. So we will see here. Ruben, thanks for jumping on. I hope your bet turns out well for you. Musah here, he's got a contact issue, so his contact came out, so he's laying down on the ground here. We got a little bit of a break in play while he gets that contact back in. Again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Get it in our $250 Visa gift card challenge. It's that easy. Hit the subscribe button. We do all kinds of USMNT, all kinds of MLS. We're actually thinking about expanding into Liga MX come the offseason for MLS and Concacaf Champions League, everything like that. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and help us grow and get a chance at $250. All right, now here comes Weston McKennie standing over at the Saint with Gio Reyna. The wall is literally 4-5 players wide, and here comes Reyna. He goes low, he shoots, he scores. Beautiful goal from Gio Reyna right around the wall. Poor management by Panama to allow that. It was so close to the box. Beautiful free curling kick from Gio Reyna. And it is 1-1. We're all tied up here in Panama in the 18th minute. USA on the board, free kick. And, man, Yearwood, I don't know what the hell he was doing. The ball was coming right at him, and he just kind of stood there and watched it go by him instead of trying to block it. The goalkeeper did get a hand on it. A horrible wall, actually. When you look at it, you got to know that the player's not going to be able to get the ball up and down like that close to the box, 18 yards out. You got to set it up so that they can't go low and can't go around you. And that is exactly what they did. Ramiz Jabbar, ugly face, stupid stream. All right, thanks for coming on, Ramiz. Appreciate the kind words. We've got Jose Martinez, LMAO, USA is so ass. All right, so who's your team, Jose? Are you Panama, or who are you rooting for today, or what's your team in CONCACAF or around the world? Here's Tim Ream in possession, goes up to Serginho Dest. Gio Reyna taking on the center backs one-on-one, plays the ball into the middle. Weston McKennie passes it, and it gets blocked out by the defender. And U.S. maintains possession here with Matt Miazga and Tim Ream at the back. So a nice play there by Escobar to get that ball cleared out. And here comes USA on the attack again, now tied 1-1. All right, here's Dest over on the left-hand side. He cuts in the middle right on top of the box, and it's easily taken away there by, I believe, Armando Cooper, and now taken away by Weston McKennie, and now taken by Fajardo. So here comes Tejada now for Panama, and he runs down the left-hand side, passes back, and looking for something in the middle. Armando Cooper in possession, slides it. It's cut off nicely by Tyler Adams, and here comes Yunus Musah, got his contact lens back in, and he sends it back to Gio Reyna, but that's cleared out by Panama and out for a USA throw-in. All right, Ruben asked, what's the score? It's 1-1. You can see in my stream up here. There it is, 1-1. I got the score here and the time over there. So, oh, he's got connection problems. All right. Or maybe I have connection problems. I don't know. I should probably get my feet up here to make sure I'm doing okay. But thanks everybody for jumping in. We've got possession at 71% for the U.S., Panama at 29%, and Tim Ream now in possession. Goes up to Tyler Adams, and he plays up to Weston McKennie. Can't control the pass. Goes out for a Panamanian throw-in. All right. And Bobby from Texas won. Reyna with the heart face on Twitter. Thanks for jumping on, Bobby. And yes, Gio Reyna, the future of the U.S. men's national team, along as with a lot of these guys as well. Serginho Dest and Tyler Adams, Weston McKennie. The list goes on and on. This team is going to be awesome in the future. Here's Reyna, tries to slot one through that's blocked out nicely by Panama. And here comes... Oh, it's taken away by Gio Reyna. Reyna goes out wide to Inez. He shoots. It's saved. And there is Giacchini on the rebound to slot it home. 2-1 United States. Giacchini, right place, right time. Ball bounces right to him. Goalkeeper should have done a little bit better to be able to hold on to that one. He spills it, and the U.S. is up 2-1. All right, well, there was my prediction. I predicted 2-1. It's already 2-1, 22 minutes into this one, and Cody is cheering. He's excited. Man, they might look back at a foul, but there's no VAR in these FIFA games. Might have been a foul on the U.S. player taking out the Panamanian player, but man, what a really rough go of it so far from the Panamanian keeper Mascara. He is down now 2 goals that really fall on him. I think he didn't set the wall up correctly on the first free kick by Gio Reyna, and now on this second one, shouldn't have spilled that ball. It was not a hard shot. Oh, and looks like Reza Ibrahim has a live stream here for USA Panama. So on Facebook is that comment. So anybody that's looking for a live stream, feel free to find us on Facebook if you're on YouTube or Twitter, and go click that stream there and go watch the game. That is perfectly fine with me. If not, hang out here with me, and we'll keep talking Panama and the U.S. 2-1 United States, 23rd minute. This one is exciting. What a fun game to watch. We've got 3 goals in 23 minutes. Not too shabby. Ruben says the goal is legit. 2-1 question mark. It is. The goal is legit. There is no VAR in these FIFA friendlies. So if there was VAR, it might have gotten a look, but because it looked like a bit of a foul. But no VAR. Goal stands 2-1 USA over Panama in Austria. And this is a weird setting here for the U.S. You can kind of see the stadium behind me here. I use the actual stadium, the Werden something state, Wiener something stadium. I don't even know what the hell it's called. But that is the stadium there behind me, real small, which again, there's no fans in the building, so it doesn't matter where you're playing as long as there's a good field. So they're on a good field. Here's Tyler Adams making a long ball over the top, looking for McKennie, but nothing there. And Yunus Musa comes back and makes a contact on the Panama player. No foul called, though, and Weston McKennie in possession now. Musa looking for the switch, goes over to Ream, over the kind of the left-hand center back there. He sends the ball, long ball over the top, and that one is cleared out by Panama. Yunus Musa with a nice tackle there on Tejada. And Serginho Dest now right outside the box, goes back to Gio Reyna. He takes a wild shot and gets deflected off the foot and then actually just lands just on top of the net. Daniel Young has jumped on. Hey, Daniel, thanks for jumping on with us. He says, did he miss anything? You sure did miss anything, Daniel. It's 2-1 USMNT. Thanks for coming on. We've got a lot of soccer content coming up here. We've got this video right now. We also have our MLS Cup playoff preview coming tonight at, I believe, 8:30 or so, and then our regular podcast episode at 9:30. All right, so what's your Cash App? Ruben says, what's your Cash App? So after the game, I'll send a tip for being a great streamer. Thank you very much. I will get that. I will put that out on Twitter here shortly, maybe during halftime. Here is a nice chance here for the U.S. McKennie keeps the ball in play, goes back and centered in, and it's another goal for the United States. Is it Giacchini again? It is. Oh, man. No, not Giacchini. It's Miazga. Another tall guy there. Miazga gets it. So, Ruben, They're up by 2 now. All right, so now we got as well, we've got Andy Lazo, 2-1, USA are winning. It's now 3-1. McKinney does a great job keeping the ball in play. The Panamanian players are standing around acting like, oh, no, it's Weston McKinney with the goal. No, it's not Weston McKinney. Who is it? They're showing Matt Miazga on the camera. It's his center pass back in to Giacchini. So it's Giacchini with the brace here. And it is now 3-1. Let me update my scoreboard here. 3-1 USA. Ruben is happy about it. Goal USA. Thanks for jumping on Twitter there, Ruben. And as well, Daniel, Andy Lazo as well. Thanks, guys, for jumping on. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button down below. Get involved in our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge for a $250 Visa gift card. If you're watching on Twitter or on Facebook, head on over to YouTube and subscribe so that you get in on that as well. All right, here's Serginho Dest. Ball goes out of play, and it will be a Panama throw. Number 23 for Panama, Murillo with the throw-in. He's looking for something. There's nothing here for Panama. Finally throws it right down the line to Armando Cooper. Cooper pressured hard by Musa. Reyna comes in on the double team, takes the ball away, but then Murillo takes it from him. Ream tries to clear it up, and it hits McKinney and back to Serginho Dest. And here comes the USA. Murillo with a nice sliding tackle to force a throw-in for USMNT. And there is the Panama coach. Not very happy. He was extremely happy a few minutes into this one when Panama went up 1-0, but since then, not so happy. Here's Dest with the throw-in. Gets cut off by Armando Cooper, and he is fouled by Weston McKinney. Grabbed his shoulder, yanked him down, and we'll have a free kick for Panama. All right, everybody that's watching, say hi and tell us where you are watching from in the chat, in the comments, however you're watching, Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Make sure you do that and let us know where you're watching from. So here comes a free kick now for we've got Luis Augusto Souza. He says hello from Brazil. Hi, Luis. How you doing? Glad to have you back. And here comes that free kick now, swung in by the left foot. And a nice deflection there by Fajardo, but so far, no good there. And here comes the USA on a counterattack. Gio Reyna just sprinting down. He finds the ball over to Yuli Lainez, and he just misses it. And Panama will be able to clear the ball through number 16, Aguilar, who's on the wrong side of the field here. Looks like we might have a foul on the USA. Oh, no, it's a foul on Panama here on Tyler Adams. And Andy Lazo from Tennessee. All right, good to have you on, Andy from Tennessee, as well as Luis in Brazil. Hitting it all over the world. USA and as well in India, Brazil, we've got this covered. All right, here comes the throw-in now for McKinney. McKinney back to Dest. Dest tries to make a move around Armando Cooper, and he sends it back out for another throw-in. All right, McKinney now steps up with the ball. He's going to take the throw-in, goes all the way back to Tim Ream. Ream getting pressured by Fajardo, and he goes back to Zach Steffen, who gave up that first goal and since has looked fairly strong because he hasn't been tested. All right, Asif Ahmed has a couple links here on Facebook as well. So anybody that's on Facebook, if you want to go watch the game through those links, go for it and check it out over there. Thanks, Asif, for putting those links out there. All right, here comes Tim Ream up to Weston McKinney. McKinney right on the end line there. He goes back to Tim Ream. Ream looks to send it upfield, nothing doing, and he goes back to his keeper, Zach Steffen, for a little bit of distribution out of the back. All right, here comes the U.S. Weston McKinney in possession, switches it all the way over to Miazga, and it goes out of play, a little bit too high for him. All right, now McKinney trying to direct his teammates. Fajardo standing with Tim Ream, looking to get in on some action here and get some goals. Not working for him so far, other than the first goal. So here comes now Murillo, sends the long ball up top. Tim Ream clears that one up to Serginho Dest. Dest trying to play a little, trying to get a little cute on the ball with his step overs and his little bit of Barcelona swag, and a foul on Panama. there. So now he's talking some of that Barcelona swag. I'm sure it's not very family-friendly type language. And here comes Yunus Musa up the field, goes back to Tyler Adams. Tyler Adams kind of being that general in the midfield we haven't seen since probably about 2014, 2015 with Michael Bradley, who has now lost a step. Anybody that's here, the USMNT fans, let us know your thoughts on Michael Bradley and Josie Altidore. I'm a diehard TFC fan, so let me know what you think about Josie and Michael Bradley in the comments. Kevin C. jumps on. He asks, who scored for the USA? Please, thank you for those great manners. The goal scorers for the United States are Gio Reyna on a free kick, and then Giacchini with a brace, the next two goals for the tall center forward. Here comes Dest, slides it into Gio Reyna. Reyna centers it in the middle to McKennie, and he goes down looking for a foul, but not much there. Falls to Tyler Adams. He goes over to Yuli Lainez, and he mishits it out of play for a goal kick. All right, now we've got 32nd minute here in this one. United States up 3-1 over Panama. I expected U.S. to come out strong in this one. They played well against Wales, who's on a completely different level than Panama, and I was not mistaken in that one. So here comes a goal kick now from the Panamanian keeper, taking his precious old time here. Armando Cooper now in possession. He goes back and looks like it's cut off there by Tyler Adams. Nope, Panama retains possession there through Guerrero. And he's working on Yunus Musa, but it goes out of play for a USA throw. Kevin says, thank you from Liverpool, UK. All right, good stuff. We've got the UK covered as well. Thanks for jumping on, Kevin. And make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Here comes McKennie now up to Yuli Lainez. Now he gets a little bit of pressure on him. He goes all the way back to Matt Miazga, who's pressured, sends it back to Stefan. Stefan over to Ream. Ream with the ball. Sends it up to Tyler Adams. Adams over to, I believe that is Musa. And now to Weston McKennie. McKennie in the midfield sends a little outside of the football, gets cleared out by the defense of Panama. And here's Armando Cooper with Weston McKennie draped all over him, trying to get on that ball. He does not, though. It falls to Tejada, and Tim Ream makes the tackle, but there is a foul there on a little bit off the wall there from Fajardo was fouled for Panama by none other than Tyler Adams. Salvador Chavez has jumped on. Hey, Salvador, thanks for coming on. Appreciate it. And as well, we got Bacon Kings, goal Panama. Okay. The goal was scored by Fajardo for Panama back in, I believe it was like the 5th or 6th minute. Nothing since then, unless you're ahead of me on a stream, which could be, because it might be like 1 or 2 minutes behind the actual game here, being that I do stream all my stuff from YouTube TV. We've got RM Vinay from India. All right, so a couple fans from India jumping on. Make sure you like and subscribe as well. Nick Dode, thanks, dude, for the stream. You are very welcome. Thanks for jumping on our Facebook page there. And we've got Ruben, finally no connection lost, didn't catch Cash App or YouTube name. All right, YouTube name is Sons of a Pitch Soccer. You just search that, you will find us as well. I've got I'll get that information out for the Cash App during halftime when I get a second here for that. So here is Yuli Lainez in possession. He sends it up to Reggie Cannon. Cannon over to, can't tell who that was, I believe it was Tyler Adams. Now Tim Ream in possession. All right, Kevin C. says, subscribe, buddy. What is your name? My name is Mike. I am one of the hosts of Sons of a Pitch, an American soccer podcast. My co-host, Nick, he joins me. He couldn't join me here because he's actually working today. So I'm Mike. My buddy Nick is my co-host. Thanks for jumping on, Kevin. Appreciate the subscription as well. Josh Stover on YouTube, he says, thank you for the stream. You're very welcome. This has been really fun. I was expecting we've done a few day games in MLS before, like Decision Day. Didn't turn out very well, but we wanted to do something with U.S. men's national team, and it has been a great turnout for this one. So thanks, everybody, for jumping on. Appreciate it. All right, here's McKennie now in possession. Goes over to, is that Reggie Cannon slides the ball to Yuli Lainez. It goes into the center of the box, and it's cleared out by number 7 Guerrero for Panama. Ream gets the ball back for the U.S., hits it over to Musa. Musa drops it back over to Dest. Dest gets the ball tackled away, but it falls right to Gio Reyna. And we also got another new subscriber. Rube G subscribes to the channel. Thank you very much. Here comes Musa down on the left-hand side, makes a move on the defense, guts around him, cuts back, and it's cleared out nicely by the goalkeeper. All right, so Daniel Young says USMNT will finish with a bronze medal in 2026. I hope you are right. Actually, I hope you're wrong. I hope we win the damn thing in 2026 on home soil right in front of you, Daniel, because you said you're going to that championship game there, the World Cup final. Hopefully they do it there. Bronze medal game will be in Miami. So, yeah, we don't want the bronze. We want the trophy. I'm going to go with that. We still got 6 years ahead of us for that, so let's be optimistic here. All right, here is Miazga. Miazga goes over to Ream. Ream up to Yunus Musa, who has looked good. Not quite as good as he did against Wales, but still looks pretty decent, and he is fouled. Free kick taken quickly, sends it over to Miazga. Miazga sends it up to Cannon. Cannon has Yuli Lainez. He kind of puts a little ball right behind him, and it gets taken away nicely by Fajardo or Tejeda, for Panama. All right, here comes Panama. Hasn't really had much possession in the USA defensive half at all in about 10 minutes or so. Ball goes out of play for a Panama throw. Carrasquilla knocked out of play there by Weston McKennie. The 2 number 8s going at it. All right, so here comes Panama now in possession. 38th minute. Shoots a long ball over the top looking for Fajardo. He gets a foot to it, but it's cleared out nicely by Miazga. Sends it up to Yunus Musa. Musa, looking for something in the middle, goes back to Tyler Adams, lets him distribute. He sends the ball up the middle to Giacchini, who kind of came up high, sends a nice ball out to Weston McKennie. He chases it down, not much help in the middle, cuts it back, and Giacchini is fouled right outside the box by Tejada, and going to be another great chance for the U.S. just outside the box here. Really poor foul there. Giacchini probably wasn't going to do much with that ball, and he just kind of grabs his arm and pulls him back. Should be a yellow. I don't know if they've confirmed that yet, but will definitely be a nice free kick for the USA at a good angle, probably about 22, 23 yards out. Gio Reyna and Weston McKennie standing over the ball. Now let's see how this keeper does setting up his wall, because he had an issue in the last free kick by Gio Reyna setting up that wall. I think he did it wrong. So here comes the free kick now, standing over it, takes his steps up, kicks it, goes high, and it goes way over. So that one will go out for a goal kick for the Panamanian keeper, Mascara. Here comes Panama now, finally get the ball into the USA half, and number 23, that is Murillo, sends it in to Cooper. Cooper back to Carrasquilla, and Fajardo misplays the ball, goes out of play for a USA throw-in. All right, here comes Musa up the center of the field. Musa slides it out to Reyna. He's into the box. He goes, makes a move, cuts back to Serginho Dest, and it's deflected out for a corner kick. USA with a corner kick in the 41st minute. Just hitting the 41st minute here. And here comes a yellow card now for, looks like Armando Cooper mouthing off to the referee. A little bit of dissent, and he picks up the yellow. And Daniel Young says that he's saved $300 up for the World Cup final at MetLife Stadium there in New York, and he already has enough for a nosebleed seat. Awesome. Good stuff. Keep saving that money. I wish I could save some money. These kids of mine, I tell you, it's trouble. Here comes a free kick there. A poor corner taken and easily cleared out by Panama, but only as far as Reggie Cannon. He goes back to Ream. Ream up to Tyler Adams. Adams sends it over to Linez. He's looking for something in the middle, cuts towards the center of the park, and then goes back to Tyler Adams and Tim Ream. All right, so here we go. A couple more minutes left. Is there another goal here? Franco Escobar with the yellow card. That was not Armando Cooper, like I had said earlier. Is there another goal in this one before the half? Will Panama get another one back to make this one closer? Will the U.S. extend their lead to 4-1? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. My guess is probably not, with about 4 minutes or so plus stoppage time to go. Don't expect too much stoppage time, even though there was 4 goals, maybe 2 minutes max. Here's Cooper playing in the midfield, sends it up to Carrasquilla. He goes wide out to Yearwood, who's been silent since he got in bad position for that first Gio Reyna goal. And here comes now Tejada. Tejada back up to Yearwood. Yearwood tries to send one into the middle, and Zach Steffen easily comes out, sends it up, quickly distributes the ball up to Musa. He makes a move. He's running upfield and gets tackled by number 23, who's going to get himself a yellow card. That is Murillo. And now 2 yellow cards on Panama in successive minutes. So Panama, it's getting kind of ugly here for Panama. And he might get booked again for dissent with how he was talking to the referee there, but we will see. All right, here comes USA. Tyler Adams. He passes back to Matt Miazga. Miazga back to Adams, over to Ream, and now Weston McKennie. McKennie sends it back to Zach Steffen. 43rd minute. All right, Zach Steffen now sends it up to Serginho Dest. And Gio Reyna sends it back to Tim Ream. All right, so they're just waiting for the halftime break over here, as my assumption. Kind of taking a little bit of a breather here, which I don't like to see. I like to see them go hard all 90 minutes. And both teams have kind of calmed things down a little bit. Panama, probably because they got 2 yellows in successive minutes. Here now is Tim Ream passing back to Zach Steffen. Steffen back over to Ream, and he tries to run up. He's captaining the side today. He sends it up to Weston McKennie. McKennie sends it out to the right-hand side for Reggie Cannon to run onto. Reggie Cannon sends it into the center, and it is cleared out nicely by the Panamanian defender Linton. And now Panama sends the ball up top, and it's easily taken away by the U.S. Musa now in a fight with number 16, Aguilar, and Panama comes out with possession. Now it is Guerrero over on the right-hand side, sends it up. Tim Ream dummies it and lets it run out of play for a goal kick. All right, Paul Johnson says goal. All right, Paul, you might know something I don't. Thanks for jumping on with us here on Twitter. Really appreciate it. All right. Also, RM Vinay, your favorite footballer of all time. Mine is actually one Sebastian Giovinco. And Paul says, just kidding. But anyways, RM Vinay, it is Sebastian Giovinco. I watched him play for Italy in the Toulon tournament back when he was like a 16-year-old kid, and was really excited about him. I follow Inter Milan, and he went to Juve. So he kind of came up with Juve, and I always kept following him. And then he got announced to my favorite team, Toronto FC. And that's, as you can see here, Toronto FC till I die. And it was perfect. So he is my favorite player of all time, probably the best player in MLS history as well. So here comes almost the final whistle here for the half. Not the final whistle, the halftime whistle. Thanks for the question there, RM Benet. And here comes Gio Reyna now up to Serginho Dest. 1 minute of stoppage time. He passes up to McKennie. McKennie at the end line cuts back to Dest, and it goes out for a throw-in for the USA. All right, we've got Evan Williams on his all-time favorite, Shevchenko, Ukraine and AC Milan. Yep, I remember Andrei Shevchenko, hell of a football player. Good pick there. Good pick. All right, here comes the halftime whistle about 20 seconds from now. Serginho Dest in possession. And Weston McKennie plays it, and it gets taken away by Panama. Panama trying to get something going here before the final whistle, trying to play that long ball. No such luck, and a foul is actually called. And Weston McKennie standing over it. Finally backs it up, and Murillo will take the free kick, which will send us right into halftime, I'm sure. He goes backwards and just waiting on that whistle. So it is halftime. We're going to take a quick break. I'll put up the slide for halftime here. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Hang out with us. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so, and we'll see you guys real soon. So hang tight. We'll be on our halftime break.
All right, everybody, we're back for the second half. Players just got on the field. They just switched from the studio there with Alexi Lalas and John Strong. And here we are back to start out the second half. Looks like don't see any changes, at least in the back half, for the U.S. men's national team. However, I'm sure some subs will be coming soon. Here's Reggie Cannon in possession. U.S. tries to build off of their lead that they are up 3-1 at the moment, trying to finish out strong here in the second half. Nasty foul by Panama, number 16 on Reggie Cannon. He's down on the field, holding his ankle, looks like his right ankle. So here we go. Predictions for the second half. I think we'll see U.S. stay on strong. Kevin C. has can't stay on because he's at work. Great commentary, Mike. I look forward to catching up with the channel in the near future. Thank you very much, Kevin. Good luck at work, and we will be on later on as well. All right, here comes offside on in the United States, and Panama will have a free kick now in their own half. Long ball over the top looking for Gio Reyna, but he was just offside, barely. Here comes Panama now in possession at the back, looking up the middle. Looks like it's Carrasquilla, goes back to Armando Cooper. Cooper over to Linton. Linton sends it up the field in the middle to number 16, Aguilar. And Yearwood, nice play down the right or down the left-hand side for Aguilar. Sends a ball in the middle. Zach Steffen, no problem whatsoever grabbing that one. He looks to distribute quickly, but pulls it back and will take his time as Tyler Adams got knocked over by Fajardo. All right, Forever Metro, let's go USA. I love the channel. Thank you very much, Forever Metro. Appreciate it. And we'll be on with lots of MLS content tonight and as well throughout the playoffs. We've got another watcher here from India, and it's 2:20 a.m. and still watching. Akash Mondel Yagasan. Thanks for jumping on, Akash. And that is dedication right there at 2:20 in the morning. Lots of viewers from India today, so that is really cool. Make sure you guys all hit that subscribe button here on YouTube. We have picked up a bunch of subscribers today from this stream, so keep doing that and get into our YouTube subscriber challenge. $250 Visa gift card when we reach 1,000 subscribers. One subscriber will be randomly drawn for that $250. It's that simple. I promise I want to give away some money because I want to start making some money. And speaking of which, Ruben, if you're still on, we have our Patreon as well. Make sure you guys find us on Patreon, Sons of a Pitch, an American Soccer podcast on Patreon. All donations are welcome for the work that we do. So thank you, Ruben, for that earlier, and hope you're still on for that. Here comes a corner kick now for Panama. Set up in the middle. It will be number 16, Aguilar, taking it, and it's easily cleared out by Weston McKennie, but only as far as Aguilar. He'll send it another cross. Nope, he fakes it. Now here comes the cross back into the back post. Fajardo with a nice header on the ball, but that one's easily cleared out by the USA defense. And Gio Reyna with those long strides, creeping up the right-hand side. He has a couple helpers in the middle, and Giacchini, and his pass into the middle was a little bit too far from Giacchini, and it's cleared out
by Panama. Here's Reggie Cannon now, and he gets the ball taken away by Aguilar. Aguilar up to number 9, who is a substitute. Number 9 comes into the match for Panama, and I don't see him listed here on the match from MLSsoccer.com. Yellow card now for Weston McKennie. And as he slowed that down a little bit, we'll be looking at the replay there. I missed it when I was looking at the lineup to see who it was. But number 9, for some reason, not listed here. But he's into the game for Panama. And Weston McKennie with a strong challenge, a little bit high, but nothing too crazy there. I don't know why they're screaming for a red. Yellow would suffice nicely for that. 3-1 USA, yellow card to Weston McKennie. Panama had a few yellow cards in the first half, and Panama with a free kick from about 35 yards out, looking to swing something into the box. They've got a bunch of guys lined up, ready to go. Armando Cooper will take it. He sends it into the box, and it's offside on Panama. All right, here comes Stefan now getting ready to send it up the field for the USA with a strong showing so far today, 3-1 over Panama. These youngsters, the golden generation for USMNT. And here looks like it's going to be a yellow card on Giacchini. Yep, and there it is. He gets a yellow for an elbow, I'm assuming, when they were jumping up to get the ball. And he did push out a little bit with that elbow. So rightly so getting the yellow. So the first half, the story was Panama getting yellow cards. Right now, the story is that the yellow cards are going to the USA, Weston McKennie and Giacchini, Nicholas Giacchini as well. So here comes a free kick now for Panama, taken short to Armando Cooper. And Panama trying to build some possession up to get some type of attack going. They've had nothing since the 5th minute of the game when they scored their first and opening goal. And Gio Reyna now with a foul on the Panamanian player. It'll be a free kick about 45 yards out. Hey, we just got another subscriber. Josh Stover subscribed. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it for subscribing and getting into our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge. All right, now Panama standing over the long swinging ball into the box. And who will be taking it? Will that be Tejada maybe? He sends the long ball into the box. It's dealt with nicely by Reggie Cannon. He sends the ball out and tries to send Serginho Dest on a run, but it just goes too far, and Carrasquilla gets the ball back to his keeper, Mosquera, and now plays it back to Carrasquilla. All right, now, number 23, Murillo, the former Red Bulls of New York man, with the ball. He sends it all the way over to the current Red Bulls player in Yearwood. Yearwood swings it back to Linton. Linton up to Armando Cooper. Armando Cooper sends the ball up in the midfield. Is that number 19, I believe, there? I can't tell. Looks like Fajardo. And number 9 is the midfielder Gabriel Torres for Panama. He came into the game as a substitute. Here is a ball into the box by Panama. It's cleared out, but only as far as number 19, Cesar Yanis. Yanis up to number 23, Murillo. He goes right around Serginho Dest and Musa playing defense, and then McKennie comes in and cuts that ball off and starts the USA out on a counter. Here is Lainez. Lainez back into the middle for McKennie. Then he tries to send it up the wing, gets blocked out nicely by Panama. And here is, nice move there by number 9. Just into the game, Gabriel Torres, but then he shoots the ball way high over the net for Panama. So it'll be a goal kick for Zach Steffen. A little bit slower of a pace here in the second half than we saw in the first. As the ball goes, they show the replay of the ball going way out of play by Gabriel Torres. All right, here now is Carrasquilla in possession for Panama. Panama definitely holding a little bit more possession now than they did in the first half as well. Those possession numbers are very high for the U.S. men's national team. Right now it's at 66-33 is the current possession numbers. It was around 71-29, but that is evening out now. Weston McKennie now takes the ball away from Panama. Yunus Musa on the ball, and he is fouled by number 23 on Panama. And it'll be a quick chance here for some more substitutions. And we will see the players for Carrasquilla coming out for Panama. And that will be Griffith coming into the match. And then Yearwood coming out for, I believe, number 14 is Andres Andrade. So a couple switches here from Panama. They're trying to seize the opportunity now. They've kind of held the better of the play now for the second half, the first 10 minutes or so, and they make a couple moves here. So here is Serginho Dest, plays it up to Weston McKennie. Looks like he is fouled. The referee says no call, get moving, and Panama runs up the field in possession. McKennie comes back, tracks back nicely to play the ball out for a throw-in for Panama. All right. Hey, Rocky is joined on with us. Hey, Rocky, how you doing, my man? Thanks for jumping on. As well, we've got RM Vinay on Facebook and going for a Reyna hat trick. All right, well, he's going to need two more. I don't know if he's got it in him. He might get subbed out shortly, but hopefully you are correct because I'd love to see that as well. Giacchini with the 2 goals for the USA. We could see him hit the hat trick before Gio Reyna does. All right, now here is Panama on a little bit more of an attack, and Stefan clears the ball up, but only as far as Panama, who seem to be in quite a bit of control right now, surprisingly. Here is Gio Reyna now. He gets fouled. Nope, no foul there. Panama continues to play. The ref has kind of swallowed the whistle here after he gave a couple yellow cards to the United States. And now number 17, Fajardo, takes a curling shot that just misses. He had Zach Steffen beat, and he just misses the post, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. Very nice shot there from Panama. They are putting the pressure on, and boy, oh boy, here we go. Looks like Panama might be getting back into this one. So Rocky says, great, my dude. Stoked to see us do so well. Yep, U.S. is definitely playing well, played well the first half. Not so much since the start of the second half, but there's still plenty of time here to switch that up. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on with us. Here is Reggie Cannon sending a nice ball down the line, looking for Weston McKennie, and Panama plays it out for a throw-in. All right, now here is McKennie getting ready to throw this one in. Will he set it back for Reggie Cannon? Cannon standing there. He does give the ball to Reggie Cannon. Cannon now sends it over to Yunus Musa, stepping into the center of the park, sends it over to Gio Reyna over on the left-hand side. And now we see a move into the box. Nope, he goes back to Reyna. Reyna steps up and drops it into the box for Musa. Musa tries to center it. Weston McKennie's there for the header. It gets blocked by the defender and falls right into the arms of Mosquera, the Panamanian goalkeeper. So a good chance there from the USA. They seem to be bringing it back now a little bit. Hopefully they can put that pressure on and get a couple more goals. All right, goal kick from Mosquera up to Armando Cooper. And now Tyler Adams in possession, hits it over to Musa. Musa sends the ball nicely into Gio Reyna. Reyna in the box, 2 defenders on him. Looks like there might be a handball. No call from the referee. U.S. players were looking for one, not going to get it. And Panama holds possession to get up the field. Here's a pass right along the end line. Looks like Giacchini playing some good defense there. Keeps the ball in play. And Panama now gets possession. The ball rolls out, and it'll be a U.S. throw-in. So a foul there on number 23, throwing Weston McKennie around. Murillo kind of grabbed him by the back of the neck. Looked like a horse collar in football. Here comes Dest now down the side, goes out of play for a throw-in. Gio Reyna getting ready to throw this one in. He's looking back. He goes all the way back to Tim Ream. Tim Ream hits it over to Miazga. Miazga up to Cannon. Cannon looking for something, nothing doing. Goes back to Miazga. Miazga back to Stefan, and they'll switch it over to Tim Ream and build possession out of the back. All right, here comes Miazga now for the U.S. Slides it up to Reggie Cannon over on this near side now. Goes up to Yuli Lainez. He tries to put his speed around the defender and goes out of play for a goal kick. And Yuli Lainez is down on the ground, grabbing his ankle. Remember, he had an issue with the ankle right in the beginning of the first half. Doesn't look good. He is flailing around like he's in a lot of pain. Here comes Panama, though. They continue to play, and Yuli Lainez gets up, trying to jog it off, grimacing as he runs up. And here comes Panama now in possession through their center backs, Linton and Escobar. And Yuli Lainez goes down. He cannot continue. We're going to see a substitution for him. Who will they bring in off the bench? I'd like to see, possibly Richie Ledesma maybe come in on his role, or Conrad or Tim Way. We'll see who comes in here. But kind of seemed like he just rolled his ankle a little bit. Don't know what's going on with his ankle. Johnny, no. All right, so Lainez comes off, and it is Tim Way, who comes in. Also, Johnny is getting set to come into the match as well. It'll be Johnny Cardoso for Tyler Adams and Tim Way for Yuli Lainez. A couple good substitutions here for the US of A. Tyler Adams taking his sweet, precious time to get off the field, and Johnny comes on. So excited to see this Johnny Cardoso here. He coming up, plays with, I believe, Internacional in Brazil, and a lot of hype around him. Seemed to play well against Wales. Like to see what he can do against Concacaf competition here with Panama. As we speak of Panama, swing a long ball into the box to no one in particular, and Gio Reyna tracking all the way back, gets to the ball first, clears it up the field, and it will go out for a Panama throw-in. Escobar throws the ball up the field. Murillo now getting ready to take the throw-in for Panama. Goes back to Murillo. He slides it up the field, and a couple of U.S. defenders on him, and he loses the ball, goes out of play for a USA throw. 63rd minute. Thanks, everybody, again for jumping on and joining us here. Really appreciate it. And we've got just about 30 minutes to go in this one. A CONCACAF friendly in Austria. And here comes Panama now, but that's taken away nicely by Matt Miazga. And now up to Yunus Musa. Musa then goes back to Tim Ream, who goes back to Zach Steffen, and they will play out of the back, which has kind of been a similar theme here in the second half. All right, now here comes McKenny trying to slide the ball up to Gio Reyna. Nothing there. Ball falls all the way back to Johnny. Johnny sends it over to Reggie Cannon. Now Tim Way with his first touch of the game, and the ball goes out of play for a U.S. throw. Reggie Cannon kind of calming everybody down. Looks like Tim Way's got some serious energy in there. Man, that speed that guy's got is very, very impressive. Nice little dummy on the back pass by Johnny. Falls over to Tim Ream. Ream goes up to Dest. Now here comes Dest swinging inside over to Gio Reyna into Weston McKinney. McKinney slots the ball over looking for Reggie Cannon. Defender gets a head on it. Then it falls back to Cannon. He flips it up, and it looks like it's going to be a handball on number 13 Oscar Linton, the center back. Oh, that's definitely a handball. Cannon puts his hand up right away. Looks like we got the penalty call. I can't confirm it because I didn't see the ref point to the spot in the camera, but there it is. Looks like U.S. is stepping up now for the penalty kick. Clear handball, and it's time to see what the U.S. can do. If they can go up 4-1 with this penalty kick, it's going to be, is that Giacchini going for the hat trick, stepping up to take it. Don't know how Giacchini does with his penalties, but we're about to find out. So here he is kind of thinking where he's going to go. Ref blows the whistle. He steps up. He shoots, and it's saved. He goes right down the middle, a bit to the right, and the goalkeeper barely moved and saved it easily. So note to self, Giacchini doesn't take penalties. I appreciate Berhalter giving him a chance at a hattie, but yeah, not the guy to step up and take him in the big-time competition. Saved by the Panamanian keeper. Horrible penalty by Giacchini. And good chance for a hat trick, but to no avail. Now, ball gets played all the way back to Zach Steffen. Steffen now rolls it over to Tim Ream. And here's the replay of the penalty. And I mean, this was literally about 3 feet to the goalkeeper's left. Just a horrible, horrible penalty kick. I think he was thinking about going one way and then decided to switch it up at the last second. Puts his head in his hands and realizes he just missed a grand opportunity to get a hat trick. Here is Armando Cooper now in possession for Panama, swings it out wide to Escobar. Escobar slides the ball into the middle, and here comes a chance now for number 19, Yanis. He centers it to number 9. Oh, man, Gabriel Torres from about 6 yards out skies the ball. It goes about 15 yards over the bar and into the little tiny section of crowd they have covered up by a black sheet. Man, what a chance for Panama to get back into this game. What a momentum turner that would have been. You see a team that's struggling to get anything going. They're down 3-1. They give up a penalty, and then the penalty gets saved, and then they could have come back and scored and made it 3-2. If they did, that would have hugely turned this game on its head. They didn't. So now Panama in possession. They've got a free kick. And Armando Cooper is fouled by Johnny. And they've got, I'd say, about 30 yards out. Looks like it's going to be an in-swinging ball from Armando Cooper, and off comes Gio Reyna. So he will be off for Richie Ledesma, the young man making his USMNT debut, I believe. So well done to him. And we will see what he can do in this game against Concacaf opponents. All right. So thanks, everybody, for jumping on with us. We've got about 15 people watching on YouTube, a couple more on Facebook and Twitter. Thanks for jumping on. Make sure you guys find us on YouTube and hit that subscribe button down below. Get into our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge and get a chance at a $250 Visa gift card. It's that simple. We've already picked up, I think, about 10 to 12 subscribers today. Let's get some more. Really appreciate you guys helping out. All right, here's the chance now, and Panama in possession. Armando Cooper on the ball, Reggie Cannon and Weston McKinney on him. The ball goes out of play, and it will actually be a free kick for Panama. Ref gives the foul there. As they show the replay of that, not really seeing where the foul is there on Reggie Cannon. The ref is saying it's a hold. Yunus Musa down on the ground on the sideline. He's kind of hopping a little bit gingerly now. Hopefully he is not hurt. Don't want to see him go back to his club team hurt. Here is the free kick now from Armando Cooper, in swinging ball into the box. We've had a few of those now for Panama, easily dealt with by the U.S. And now Panama regains possession and goes back to Cooper over on the left-hand side, swings it up to number 16. He centers the ball in right to the foot of number 14. He takes a shot, and it's saved by Zach Steffen. And there was an offside call there. So goal wouldn't have counted if it did go in. But a little bit more pressure by Panama now. Surprising to see the U.S. kind of falling apart here in the second half. A couple injuries, a couple substitutions, and They better hold on a bit here. We better really don't want to see them lose a lead here to Panama. Here's Armando Cooper at the top of the box. He sends it into the middle, goes out wide, and it's taken away nicely by Yunus Musa, who's back into the match. Not a serious injury for him. Here is Ledesma, who gets shoved in the back. That's got to be a yellow card. The guy stepped up behind him and pushed him back. And, yep, there it is. There's the yellow card now for the Panamanian player. All right, so Johnny stepping up over the ball. He's going to take the free kick. Excuse me, it was Giacchini who was fouled, not Richie Ledesma. A little bit of a height differential there. Can't believe I missed that one, but I did. So number 6 goes into the book for Panama. He joins a few of his buddies in that referee's book, and Victor Griffith with the yellow card there. Here comes Armando Cooper, who's had a very good game for Panama. He sends the ball. It's cut off nicely by Weston McKennie, who plays it back to Zach Steffen. All right, so Steffen goes up to Weston McKennie in the middle of the field. McKennie looking for a nice ball out to Reggie Cannon, but that's blocked off nicely by Panama, and they retain possession. Number 13 comes sliding down the field. Oscar Linton, the center back, and he's taken away nicely by Reggie Cannon, who plays it up to McKennie. McKennie back to Cannon. Cannon back to McKennie. McKennie over to Johnny. Johnny, long ball, and it's blocked by Panama. Will it get out of play? No, it won't. It's held in, but then Tim Way comes back nicely to play that ball back to Johnny, but he plays it out of bounds. Reggie Cannon couldn't get to it, and we've got to throw in for Panama. All right, Panama now holding that possession. I'm interested to see how much the stats have changed in this one. They've been holding a lot of the possession in the second half, and hasn't gone down too much. It's now down to 64-36. So a little bit more possession for Panama, but nothing crazy there. So here comes Escobar over to Murillo. Murillo sends a ball into the middle. Tim Way gets his head on that, and it goes to Weston McKennie. McKennie's got numbers. He sends it up to Richie Ledesma, plays it with his shoulder, and the ref calls the handball on Richie Ledesma. Panama takes it quickly and sends up their forward on the wing, freshly into the game. He runs up, number 19, Yanis, and he is fouled by, no foul there on Serginho Dest. Kind of pushed the guy right down, and Dest takes the ball and has plenty of space up the left-hand side of the field. Goes in to Johnny, and now back to Tim Ream and Matt Biazga, who I'd love to see Chris Richards here. I don't know if he's just not going to get any time in this window, but I'd love to see Chris Richards get a few minutes. Biazga and Ream have played okay. I'm not a huge fan of Ream. I think he's done. I'd like to see the young guys get a chance, especially since this has been kind of the young group of players that they've had in camp. So here is Panama now over on the right-hand side, swings the ball into the middle. Tim Ream gets clearance to it. Tim Way makes a nice play, and Weston McKennie comes out with the ball, makes a move, and is fouled by the Panamanian player, and that's going to be a yellow card there for number 9, I believe. Yep, that is a yellow on number 9, and he goes into the book. How many cards have we had in this game? Good Lord. We have had 4 yellow cards for Panama, 2 for the United States. So 6 cards in a friendly. There are no friendlies when it comes to Concacaf. That is for sure. Sorry, excuse the dogs upstairs. The kids are getting home from school, and the dogs are going nuts that the kids are home. So, all right, here comes Weston McKennie, plays it back to Matt Miazga. McKennie now in possession again. Plays the ball over to Tim Ream. Ream looks up the field, sends a long ball up to Reggie Cannon. He gets there first. Can he get the cross in? He cannot. It is deflected out for a corner kick. All right, now we'll see what the U.S. can do with a set piece here. Can they bury this game and put it away at 4-1? We will find out here very shortly. Looks like we might have another substitution, maybe not. Nope, no substitution here. Richie Ledesma taking the corner. See what kind of service this young man can provide into the box. He sends a very nice ball right into the box. Free header for McKinney, misses it, and the ball is almost cleared out, and then it is a foul is called on the US of A. All right, another substitution coming into the match for Panama. Number 21, Omar Brownie, coming in to replace number 16, Aguilar, and then number 5, Abdiel Aizara, coming in for number 11, Armando Cooper. So Cooper with a really strong game for Panama. Now we get to see Omar Brownie. He came to MLS. He was playing for Independiente of Panama, took out TFC in the Concacaf Champions League as a huge upset, had a great two-legged series, then ended up playing another great series against another MLS team. I can't remember who, but earned himself a contract with Montreal Impact and then did nothing in MLS and is back now at Independiente, who I believe is in the Concacaf League right now. So Omar Brownie, let's see what he can do. He likes the big stage, apparently, unless it's an MLS regular season for Montreal. And here is number 13 in possession right now, Oscar Linton, the center back. He goes over to number 19, Cesar Yanis, who's looked pretty good since he came into the match as well. And now Weston McKennie cuts the ball off, makes a run down the right-hand side, flicks a nice ball into the box. Oh, a little dummy there by Giacchini trying to let the ball fall to Tim Weah, and nothing of it. The Panama defender gets the ball. And here comes the USA on another attack. Weston McKennie with some nice little moves there, but he gives the ball away on his forward pass into the middle. 76th minute, 3-1 United States men's national team over Panama in this CONCACAF friendly from Austria. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Here comes a couple more subs. Sebastian Leggett coming on for Yunus Musa, and Sebastian Soto coming into the match as well. He will be coming in for... Who's he coming in for? Number 9, Giacchini. So no hat trick for Giacchini. Missed that penalty kick. Had a chance to put the game away and get that hat trick. He did not. Soto comes into the match for him, and now we've got some more young subs into the game for the US of A. All right, here comes Panama now. And a foul, Tim Weah down on the ground. Murillo has had a few nasty fouls in this game. I'm surprised he hasn't been sent off yet. This one looks like a hand to the face of Weah, but that was when he was running behind him, so nothing on that one. But he's been involved in a lot of sticky tackles there. Murillo, the former Red Bull player, who's now with Anderlecht in Belgium, I believe. So back underway. Panama with the free kick on the restart. And headed out nicely by the United States. Richie Ledesma in possession, gives it away, but only Tim Weah is right there to pick it back up, sends the ball into the middle, and Panama gets possession of it. So Panama still here with possession. We've got a nice comment here. Dylan Albrecht says, who have you been most impressed with so far? For me, I have been really impressed with the play of Yunus Musa over the 2 games. In this one, Giacchini found himself in some really good spots. His penalty, though, unfortunately was trash. But I was impressed with his play as well. The whole team has looked good. Tyler Adams has looked like a general in the midfield. Haven't seen enough out of the few substitutions that have come in, the young guys like Ledesma or Soto, who just came into the match. Tim Weah has looked lively, but yeah, definitely really liking what I saw out of Giacchini is that striker up front. That's our biggest need. That's what we need as a striker. Here is a chance for Panama. He shoots. He scores. Panama back into the game. Fajardo, I believe, with the goal. And the U.S. is looking for the offside flag, but I think he was onside. So it's 3-2. So we'll get back to that, Dylan, in a minute here. Let me update my scoreboard. Nice little ball up from number 21. Omar Brownie comes into the match. Just like I said, he likes the big stage for Panama. Sends Fajardo in. He beats Stefan easily. and with a very good finish. And we have a ball game now for the last 12 minutes of this one. But back to the question there. I've been impressed with Gio Reyna as well. Played really well on the wing. He got that beautiful free kick goal. So those are pretty much the ones that have stood out the most for me. If I had to pick a man of the match today, it'd be Giacchini with the 2 goals. But overall, we'll be discussing that further in our regular podcast episode tonight, probably around 9:30 Central Standard Time, episode 157. Check that out. We'll be talking all USMNT because we've got our MLS Cup playoff preview coming up at 8:30. So here comes Panama now. Looks like a foul there on Serginho Dest. We've got another substitution coming into the game now, number 15 for the U.S. And there is Chris Richards. He's getting into the game for Miazga. Man, Berhalter's listening to what I'm saying here. Is he on the stream? Greg, if you're watching, say hi and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. Chris Richards gets into the game for Bayern Munich for at least the last 10, 15 minutes or so. Here's Way over on the left-hand side of the box, looking to center. Nothing really open for him. He's got some pressure by Murillo. Murillo sends it up to number 16, Johnny, and he goes all the way back to Tim Ream. All right, here comes another long ball in, but nobody home for the U.S., and Mascara comes out to claim it, the keeper for Panama. 81st minute. Weston McKennie has looked solid as well. Missed a few passes. Hasn't been on top of his game today, but he's looked decent. Here comes Panama now over on the right-hand side, looking for something in the middle. They go back to their center back, Linton, who passes back to the keeper. Keeper with a long distribution ball goes right to Reggie Cannon. Cannon sends it up to McKennie. McKennie back foots it over to Johnny. Johnny sends it over to the left-hand side. Leggett now with his first touch of the game. He gets fouled. No foul. Actually, a foul on Leggett. For that, I don't see how that happened. But either way, Panama with the free kick, and U.S. takes the ball over. Playing advantage would have been a foul on Panama, but U.S. is still in possession. Kicks the ball over to Tim Way in the middle to Serginho Dest, who's kind of cut inside. And what will he try to do? Tries to send the ball to McKennie, but it's broken up nicely by the substitute for Panama, Andres Andrade. But now back in possession, Reggie Cannon. Reggie Cannon sends it up to Richie Ledesma. Ledesma goes back to Chris Richards, keeps the ball in play, sends it back to Zach Steffen, trying to calm things down a little bit here. The U.S. 3-2 in the lead right now with the 82nd minute. So it's going to be very interesting to talk about, that's for sure, tonight on our regular episode. Here comes Reggie Cannon up to Richie Ledesma. Ledesma sends a cross in. Free header, and there it is, 4-2 USA. Sebastian Soto with the goal. Beautiful header right in the middle, and it's 4-2 USA. Done and dusted. This one is over. 83rd minute goal by the USA. Beautiful cross from Richie Ledesma. Perfectly planted right in between the two center backs for Panama, and he heads it right into the goal. Just beats the keeper. Just got a fingertip on it, but he gets it past him, and it's 4-2 USA. And as this happens, we get a big spike of viewership. There's 25 people watching. We've got 6 on Facebook, 2 on Twitter, and 18 on YouTube. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on and watching the end of this USA-Panama game with us. Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Follow us on Twitter. Find us on Instagram or Facebook. We've got those pages here with you can reach us at SOP Soccer on Twitter, at Sons of a Pitch Soccer on Facebook and Instagram, as you can see here. And Panama trying to get back into this game somehow, some way, but I don't think it's going to happen. Here comes number 9, Yanis, sends the ball in the middle, played well by Sebastian Soto, good pressure by him, and goes back to the center back, Linton, for Panama as they regroup out in the back. All right, so now just want to give a quick shout out to our sponsors, Donovan Food Brokerage, as well as Nice Premium Iceland Pure Spring Water. Thank you guys for sponsoring our show, letting us build and grow the conversation of sports and soccer in the United States of America. Really appreciate that, guys. And Now in this one, 383-52, and we keep going here. Looks like this one's pretty much done and dusted. Who do you like for USMNT? Who are your man of the match so far? If you're watching, let us know in the comments or in the chat. Who do you have as the man of the match in this one for the USA, presuming that this one's going to finish with a USA win? Let me know in the comments. All right, here comes Panama now. Linton in possession, the center back. Nice looping ball out to the wing. The wing sends it in, and Steffen punches it out only as far as Panama's midfielder. Shot on goal there by number 5, and a save by Zach Steffen. Abdiel Izara gets a shot on goal there right towards the end of the game. Good save by Steffen right at him, and he holds on to the ball nicely. Here comes Weston McKinney. Sends the ball over to Sebastian Lletget. Lletget with a lazy pass. Dest almost has it taken away, but does nice work, and it's cleared out for a corner kick, on the counter. And it's going to be a corner now for the USA in the 85th minute. Sebastian Lletget has just looked out of place on this this 2-game window here with the USA. I just don't think he quite fits the mold for this group. Just my personal opinion. I know some people said thought he did well in the first game against Wales. Here is a chance now, and it's cleared out for a goal kick. Missed header there by the US, and Panama's keeper Mascara sends the ball up the field. All right, here comes Linton now for Panama, the center back. Sends it up to the middle of the field. Now goes back all the way to their keeper. Fumbles the ball a little bit, and U.S. wasn't ready for it. But here is Johnny in possession in the midfield. Sends it up to Lletget. Lletget with a decent pass away if he's back on side. Looks like he is. He runs up the field with a little centering pass and cleared out nicely by Linton for another corner for the USA. Here's a short corner now to Reggie Cannon. Cannon sweeping ball in, and there's a header by Lletget. Apparently, all I have to do is talk crap about somebody, and they do well. Sebastian Lletget with the header on the quick corner. Panama players are literally turned around, not even paying attention. And a beautiful job to catch these guys off their guard, and boom, just like that, 5-2 USA. God, I love it. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Lletget gets the goal. So do I have to take everything back that I just said about him? I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. But nice finish here by the U.S., 5-2 over Panama. This is what we were expecting. I mean, we expected this young group of youngsters to really light up a team like Panama and Concacaf. Right now, the goal for the United States has to be on par with Mexico. We've got to be able to play Mexico competitively. Everybody else, Costa Rica, Jamaica, Panama, Canada, we should be beating them easily. Maybe not Costa Rica. They're probably that close to the second tier, but we need to be beating those guys pretty easily, especially with this amount of young talent that we have on this field right now. Especially add in some of these MLS players. You know, we're going to see supposedly going to be a camp in December that Berhalter's working on to get some of the MLS guys some time. There's still a lot of good talent in MLS. Maybe not as good as these guys, but some that might be able to fight for a chance on the team. Here's Panama. Nice little ball into the box, and it's out for a goal kick. Oh, nope, a corner. McKinney knocked the ball out for a corner kick for Panama. Oh, and Evan Williams says Costa Rica and Honduras away is always tough, though. That is very correct. I forgot about Honduras. But, yeah, those going down to Costa Rica and Honduras is definitely a tough place to play, but we should be able to beat those guys. I would say more for Canada being on, you know, an even playing field with those guys now. Here's the corner by Panama. Cleared out nicely by Johnny. And Dest trying to take a run, but doesn't get there. But it's broken up now. Reggie Cannon sends a long ball over the top, just kind of clearing the ball out. 89th minute. How much stoppage time do you think we'll have? I'm thinking maybe about 1 minute, maybe 2, especially with a 3-goal lead. They might not even do any stoppage time. We will see here. Here is McKinney. Oh, ball's given away. Yanis tries to cross it in, and it's blocked out by Johnny for a throw-in for Panama. And this should just about do it. We're almost through the full 90 minutes. From Austria, it was actually really cool. I was looking for the graphics behind me, and this place is like literally right next to an airport. The stadium is here. The airport is right there. So wondering if there's any planes flying overhead while this game's going on. But here comes a free kick now for the U.S. Tim Ream standing over it, kicks it wide over to Chris Richards, who unfortunately only got a few minutes in this one and only got a couple touches on the ball. And here's another touch for him as it comes back to him. He tries to make a little bit of a run. That was a rough little way to go there, Chris. But either way, his buddy was there to help him out, sends it up to Richie Ledesma. Ledesma centers it. It goes all the way through. A nice ball to Tim Way. Way outside the box. Is he going to take a shot? He does. It's blocked right off the cojones of number 13. That one hurt. And he's clutching right now. So here comes Cannon. Cannon still, they're not stopping. McKinney goes in, makes a beautiful couple little side steps, sends it into Tim Way. He sends it into the middle, and Sebastian Soto was in the way. That would have been 6-2. We've got 2 minutes of stoppage time. Tim Way sending it wide to Reggie Cannon. Nope, he goes back to Richie Ledesma. Ledesma sends the cross into the back post. There's another one, and it's in the back of the net. Sebastian Soto with a beautiful back post header, and it's 6-2 United States. How's that for an exclamation point to finish this one off in the 91st minute? Long cross in by Ledesma to the back post, caught the Panamanian defenders napping, and just heads it beautifully right down into the ground and inside the post into the back of the net. This is what you want to see from the USMNT. This is what I want to see. 6-2 over Panama in a neutral site. I know Panama's playing kind of their B team because they did have a game just the other day like the U.S. did. They made a lot of switches and changes, but really got to like what you saw from the USA today. Hey, kind of like the newspaper, right? Here is Tim Ream with possession, sends it over to Panama's player. He's got the ball. Referee should be blowing the whistle any minute. There's no point in keeping these guys going. Here's Richie Ledesma, sends Tim Way in on a run that's broken up nicely by Panama, but a foul, and tries to take the quick free kick, but the ref pulls it back, and this hits the 2-minute mark, and there it is. There is your final whistle. No free kick needed. This game is over. Ladies and gentlemen, what a game for the United States, 6-2. Just remember, though, it was 3-2 in like the 80th minute. So they pull away with 3 late goals. Thanks, everybody, for jumping on with me. Make sure you guys subscribe down below. Get in on our 1,000 YouTube subscriber challenge. Turn on those notifications so that you'll know if you when we get to 1,000 subscribers, and you can get a chance at a $250 Visa gift card. As well, turn on those notifications to not miss any of our awesome American soccer content. To wrap it up for you, tonight at 8:30 Central Standard Time, Nick and I will be doing the MLS Cup playoff preview. Probably about 45 minutes or so of in-depth MLS Cup playoff talk. That's all we're going to do. Run through it, and you guys can join our bracket challenge. We'll talk more about that during that episode as well. Look for the league SOP Soccer and get yourself some awesome swag, limited edition swag. Also, our next live stream reaction will be Friday night. We will have Nashville against Inter Miami in the play-in game, the 2 expansion sides. So make sure you join Nick and I for that one. And then, of course, we have our regular episode at 9:30 tonight where we'll be recapping the USMNT, both games, Wales and the big-time victory today over Panama 6-2. So, again, thanks, everybody, for jumping on. We got Wendelin, Almaria, Calabe, thanks for the game, man. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And you guys have a great night. We will talk to you all very soon, just a couple hours. I'm thinking like 8:30 because we'll do. I've got my meeting, and then we got to stay late to file the paperwork to run again. So I'm thinking probably around 8:30. If we get a little bit earlier, maybe we'll jump on a little earlier. But
Okay.